No. A little more. Oh my god. Is this you telling me that you're hungry? Because that's my bottle. But I can give you your bottle if you so please, yeah? Would that be okay? What kind did you drink? Yeah?
You just leave these like anywhere until we put them in the thing, right? Or do you like them in there?
Yeah.
Oh, so I should be emptying this box
Yeah.
of these. Gotcha.
Yeah, so it's just because the babies don't steal it then.
Oh, there's some from a long time ago in here, probably then.
Yeah, so when you do the box, you just want to check everything. So like, that's obviously probably refilled there, but just check how much body silver there is, how much PCO there is, and all of that sort of stuff. I don't think Nova's getting nebulizer today, so
She is?
She isn't.
Oh.
I'm taking her to med sheets then. Why don't you try having some for her? Just get coffee. That's not Rudy's.
Oh.
Nice. Oh, where's the...
Oh. You're alive already. Okay.
I'll probably have a look on it in a minute and see if there's any questions. See if I can write some stuff down. Like about the fact that Miffy's gonna go Coco. Yeah, very, very soon. Meet a mama. And that we're gonna give you baths this afternoon. Yeah. What else will we do? We've weighed you and you've all put on weight, which is good.
You give her olive after the number one?
Yeah, 7:15. Yeah, we'll just give the stuffy sangria in like 20 minutes. Maybe the wheelbarrow making a weird noise.
Can you just stop eating? Can you just stop eating? Here, let's make her ready. Let's have Stuffy instead.
Miss Nova, we don't need to be so clingy. Not nice, really, is it? There you go. No, don't you get her off and then just go and bother Miss B, hey? No, we're not having any yet, darling. Definitely gonna give her a bath, hey? You finished? That was good. Well done. So we just had 20 ml milk. Rudy, enough with the ears, darling. Rudy.
Careful. You can eat my
Bottom if you would like. Rudy. Yeah, baby. It's not even 8 o'clock. You can't be tired and sucking ears already, hey? Rude. Come on. If you just want to chill and hug Rudy, that's fine, okay? If Rudy wants to go somewhere, you need to let him go. Oh, I've seen that your mum's been watching.
Oh yeah.
The YouTubes and the live streams and stuff.
I know she watched the first one for sure. She loves seeing it.
Mm.
She wanted to be able to come visit, but she can't.
Nice. Ruth, come on, darling. We like to leave Miss B's alone. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. It's one of these. That's a seed pod. Can you play with a seed pod? No. What's this? Darling, we don't go for years. Miss B doesn't like it. Right, let's have a look and see what's going on YouTube, guys. No comments there. Should we put some of your weights on there? Yeah. I think that'll be nice for people to see. Where did the bit of paper go?
Did it work? Oh. Donna asked a question about the rabbit. I think the stuffed rabbit works for Nova
Sometimes.
sometimes, yeah. It did calm her down initially, and then she jumped off and got distracted.
Nova was 49 pounds. No, that's missing. He was 49 grams. 60.
Did someone end up fixing the volume or something? Because I also realized that it worked really
So
well.
I don't think the one in Neverland works, but this one like works.
Oh, okay. Got your seed pod.
Right. Nah, not interested.
Now she wants papers.
Really, I'm not letting you suck in here, darling. I will help you if you want to sleep, but we don't suck ears. Okay?
What girl?
Foot, baby boy. Covered in poop. You could have some brooms. Good boy. Come on, you go play. Go play on the branches.
I tried hanging one, but then I realized that Miss B trusted it to hold her completely, so I held it right here.
Ready? Come on, baby. Nice.
Might be Ruby's time.
You might want some drinky. Come on.
Tis Ruby's time.
Let go. Let go, darling. Come on. Sweetie. Poor Miss B, okay? Nova, if you just want to clean and go to sleep, that's fine. There's no sucking in. Tired. So Rudy's just getting some Saphysagria, which we just use for anxiety. He is very clingy baby, especially to Miss B. And as you can see earlier, I was trying to keep him off sucking her ears, which he likes to do. It's obviously just a trauma response because he lost his mum. The girls suck their fingers, but Rudy likes to suck other babies' ears, which obviously isn't great for the other baby. And he's very clingy, so he's just getting this just to calm him down a little bit. We have seen that it's worked in the last couple of days, which is good. But also, Miss B is going to be moving to Coco, hopefully tomorrow. So she'll sit in an inch cage with the troop on the other side, just like in Disneyland. And we'll meet the new mum through the fence. She'll meet her new siblings. So in there from the last couple of years we've got Taro, who's 2, and then last year we had Atlas, Ricardo, Yoda and Samba. So I'm sure those guys will come up and say hello. And then we'll stay in there for a little bit and get her on the feeding cage, and then hopefully from the week beginning kind of the 4th of November, we'll have a mummy, won't we? We've got lots of good mums in Coco, haven't we? The last year we had Hanacure, Yelena, Cara and Cara, and they were all really, really fantastic. So we're hoping that obviously one of them will show interest to Miss B and take her on, because we've had boys in there for the last 2 years. 5 boys. Okay? Maybe they want a little girl. And then Nova and Rudy just have to wait a couple more weeks so they can go to an inch cage from 4 weeks old. But they can't meet mums until 6 weeks. So they'll probably stay in here for another week and a half. And then they're going to go up to Goliath. And they'll stay in there. And then they'll be able to meet mums kind of from the middle of November, which will be nice and exciting. I think she just gets jealous.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. I'm tired. I'm tired and jealous. Yeah, I think that's why she's kind of gone off the feeding cage, is because she's jealous that, like, we're giving attention to them. And I think because Nova and Rudy are harder than Miss B, they get a lot more of our attention sometimes. So Miss B wants it too.
I could see that, especially yesterday.
We can just have cuddles while Rudy's having a drink, can't we? We can. Yes, I know. Are we tired? Misty. Can we sing to the teddy? Because I don't think Miss B wants a screaming little Nova attack, okay? Come here. It's okay, go sleep.
You're having a big drink, so you have to come in.
So, generally, babies tend to struggle with sleep a lot. Do you? It's the easiest kind of way that we can see trauma with the babies. They all like to sleep in pretty particular ways. And, you know, sleep is the hardest thing for them sometimes because they've had, obviously, the whole world turned upside down. So, Nova is a thumb sucker, and at the moment she likes to try and cling to another baby. Miss B likes her head covered, and she generally falls asleep only with somebody. And then Rudy likes to suck ears, which isn't great. But we understand obviously why they do it. When they're with their mums, they don't just suck off comfort for food, but they also suck off comfort. And you know, these girls have learned how to suck their fingers, whereas Rudy doesn't want to do that. He just wants an ear instead. Hi. So we're gonna go to sleep, little lady. Yeah.
It's just not your turn right now. I will see you in a minute. Misty, come. You need to have some milk.
It's okay. Remember?
Some milk. I'm gonna have to stand like I did yesterday if you want to.
Yeah, see, like that's just her being jealous. Come here, you've just had milk. You've had lots of attention.
I'm gonna re-burrito him anyways. He's half out.
Come here. No, I think Shelby's gonna get up, darling.
You gotta have some milk now.
I think you two girls are tired. So why don't we just have some cuddles with the bunny, yeah?
It's milk time. It is milk.
Yeah, I know. So I'm just gonna cover Misty's eyes. She can still breathe. She generally just likes she falls asleep very easy that way. Hey, you are clinging. Okay, so now Miss B is asleep, but Nova is not. It's okay. What do you want? Do you want milk? Okay. I know. What's this? What's in there? What's in there? What's in there? What? Is that what you want? Yeah. Of course it is. So that's Nova that's just gone into the feeding cage. So we'll just write down in a minute once she's finished drinking how much she's had. Nova is a fantastic drinker. Yeah, she puts all the others to shame with how much she drinks, even though she is the youngest. Don't you? Always hungry. You want to come to Cuddles now? You want to go to Bunny?
I got a little more, sir. Can you have another 5? Can you have another 5, please?
Hello. Michael Jess. Yeah, you can really hear they drink it now. Anybody else? No fingers in the eye, please. No, we don't know what we want, do we?
That was a good drink, sir.
Much easier when there's no food standing on your face, eh?
Good tea.
Going on. Nothing. No, Rubine. There's no ears here. They're all hidden. So if you're tired, you're gonna have to go to Shelby, I think. Could you just sorry? No, Rome must be asleep. Have you got a specific day requested off this week, or just anything?
Anything. Oh, I do want to get some groceries, but there's also Mario stuff there, you know?
What kind of stuff do you want?
Lots of snacks, and I'm craving some dessert. I want some lava cake. I don't know if that's here, though. Or some artichokes. Actually, are you gonna get some groceries?
I mean, I got lots of chocolate the last time I went. And I bought popcorn as well, so I made popcorn last night, and that was like a nice. Girls had salted, and I had sweet, and it was just like a nice little cinema snack. Yeah, we watched a movie last night.
The scary one, right?
Yeah. I don't know, the first one was a lot better, but still probably going to be on a theme for watching scary movies until Halloween.
Yeah. I can't. I need someone to follow me to the bathroom all night.
Yes, yeah. Ow. It was really weird because obviously the last time that we watched it, it was when the power went off. You know, when there was no power, so like you were walking down and it was just pitch black. Like none of the toilets had the lights, none of the, you know, the automatic lights came on. I was like, okay.
Wow. Yeah, I think I was with the babies and the power went out one time too.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm glad I bought my portable charger.
Yeah. Do you want to sing? What are you thinking on?
I haven't given him a spray yet.
That's fine. Do it. Hi, Rudy. Where are you trying to go? I think Nova wants you, eh? And when are you're off this afternoon, are you going to the lodge?
Are they?
Yeah. Yeah, they always go on a Sunday because they need to drop the guys off anyway.
Oh, yeah. I don't think so.
Who else is off?
Let's see. Oh, yeah, you guys watched Don't Breathe.
Mm-hmm.
It sounded scary when I saw the message. Like, yeah, no. Oh no, that's Anne. Just me and Camilla tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Camilla's going either, so.
Yeah. I need to be careful. I go or I've been going every chance I get, and then
sometimes you just need a break. For the money and for the just, chillaxing.
Yeah.
I've got the babies tonight, which means that, I'm kind of forced to have a bit of a chill night, aren't we?
Yeah.
Gonna do some sorting. Gonna speak to some people. Have a bit of an early night, I think.
That's another reason why I want some snacks. I don't know what it is about night shifts, but I am so hungry when I wake up for their feed too. I'm like, you know what? I could use a midnight snack right now.
Yeah. Oh, come on. No, we don't like the bastards. Rudy's like, oh, if I can't have an ear, I'll have the end of your glasses. I only got one spare. I got lots more of you guys trying to do weird stuff to them. So glad you didn't. I mean, you can always just go, because I mean, they'll have to drop the guys off anyway. So you can always just go to the shop, like the gas station, and buy crisps, or like you can buy popcorn, like the, you know, like the unpopped popcorn kernels.
Oh, you can? At the
Yeah.
gas station?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then, yeah, like you can buy chocolate. And I mean, like, oh, I don't know if the alcohol store's open today. Sunday, but normally.
Yeah.
I
want to go. There's, I think they said there's like a little vegetable place, like a little hut or something, like outside the grocery store in the lifestyle center. Yeah, and they sometimes have artichokes, but not always. So I'm gonna peek in there every time we go. Have you ever had an artichoke? No? We may have actually talked about this already. No?
No, not with me.
Well, they're delightful. You should try. I was thinking about honestly just like getting a bunch of artichokes and having people try.
Yeah. I mean, they just look like a lot of work.
They are, and I think that's why I like them.
Yeah.
I like, it's a lot of work, but it's rewarding, you know? Yeah. Like a pomegranate, you know? Digging for those seeds. That's good. I like to steam them, dip them in butter and mayo. Sounds weird, but it's delicious. Hi. What you doing? Where are you going?
The girls are sleeping. They are sleeping nice and soundly right now. Are you okay? You know? It is funny. It's funny. No, it's put me on edge a bit that we haven't like got any more, because I'm just like, are they all just gonna flood in at once? I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad that we only have these three.
Yeah.
It just allows like people to get trained.
Right.
A lot like easier with these guys, and obviously because we're gonna get Missy a mama. So like, because it'll be harder for the roaster next week, but actually like once she's with a mum, then it'll be so much easier.
Yeah.
But then obviously then integration take over, and obviously see her with the mum. But then like once that's kind of done, it's like, you know, it'll be these guys next.
Yeah.
To grow up to Goliath and then meet mamas.
Right. How crazy would it be if it was just one group of babies at a time? We get them all done, taken care of, and then the next one.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we had, I think the most we had in kindergarten last year was 13. Obviously not all in like Disneyland. It was like a group in Disneyland, a group in Neverland, a group in Neverland. I think there was a group in the back of Disneyland, which we did. Yes. And then we had like 2 intro pages as well. But yeah, it was just.
Is there usually more volunteers at this point, or no?
I'd say there's generally more staff. Volunteers, yeah, it's kind of the right amount. Yeah, now I think it'll be quite helpful because now we've got Marine and Ivana. No, Marine and Rosalie.
Yeah.
Now like Ivana can be trained. You know, there's not going to be so many people helping on sick day all the time, so we'll have those extra, you know, persons to go with Missy down to Toto. And then, yeah, generally what we do is we always give just a short intro. So if people have, like, for Gina, or Cleo, like anyone who can be with babies by themselves, they just get like a short safety intro on Coco because it's like electric fence.
I was just announcing that I'm with the babies from 10 to 12, so
Yeah.
do I take my break at 9:30?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Perfect.
What are you on this morning?
Rice plates, so I will be done way before.
Yeah, so if you just take it, yeah. What was that? Throwing yourself over, hey? Yeah, so there's like an electric fence, just where to sit. Generally when we first go in, we sit directly next to the feeding cage. Because also, I mean, Miss B quite likes monkeys, but like we want them to drink from the feeding cage first, and then like we go and sit right by the fence. And then what you want to do is like when you're sat by the fence, you want to see that she'll still go up and drink, even if you're not sat directly there. Okay. So it's like us sat down there, and if Miss B's hungry, she needs, or like if Nova's hungry, she needs to come all this way by herself. Because the mum might be in the trees, and the babies are just gonna pop down and drink, and then go back to mum. You know, mum's not necessarily gonna. Like, I'll drop you off at the feeding cage.
Okay. So we're kind of letting them struggle a little bit so that they can get it themselves.
Yeah. So once we get the feeding cage, like they're confident going in, they're going in really well. We literally sit like here. There's the feeding cage, and then yeah, we kind of get close to the fence. And like, so it's to show that we're not scared of the monkeys, but also to let the monkeys meet her a bit closer, because some of them don't like going up by themselves.
Okay.
Hello. You remind me so much of Samba, you know, with that grumpy face.
Well, Nova.
I'll see if I can find the picture, because honestly, it's like identical to the way that her little grumpy face looks. Okay, and Samba's going to be one of Miss B's big brothers. And you've got 2 big sisters and 2 big brothers. And then another big sister and another big brother, okay?
A big family.
Yeah, so there's Wiz and Mary Sunshine, who are 1, and Sophie, who's 2, and then you've got Rover, who's 2, and then Nugget and Rowan, who's 1. So it'll be a nice little like boy girl, boy girl, boy girl, boy girl. Whereas Coco's like, we've had boys, 5 boys. Guys, please.
So is it okay for us to still make milk runs? Like, are we still gonna be doing that shift sometimes, or are we not? Because like once they're already in the troops, like the milk runs for the ones in the troops.
So basically, what will happen is because so it's tricky for the first couple of babies, but what will happen is we basically swap. So those guys stop getting milk, and then these guys get milk when they're in the foster mum inch cages, because they stay in there till they're 3 months, and then they get released into troop. Then it'll be like milk shift will be quite simple at the moment, like in a couple of weeks, because it'll just be delivering like 3 bottles, so like 1 to Coco and 2 to these guys, but then it'll be 3 times a day. So then we'll have the 7 till 10 shift, the 10:30 till 12, the 2 till 5, and then the 5 till 6:30. And I mean, at the moment, it's not going to be a long shift at all. But you know, when we get into January and February, it's like 60, 70 bottles.
Yeah. But also what I mean too is like the distance to the fence. Like, are we allowed to? Like, are we gonna be one of the people like putting in the bottles?
Yeah. So the way that it works is integration do the milks when they're on integration.
Okay.
So I mean, integration generally lasts between 3 and 5 days. Generally more towards the 5 days of things. So they, because they're literally sat outside, they will write the notes, they'll do the milk, they'll write the reports, take some videos, take some photos. Maybe see if she wants to go back in the feeding cage, obviously because she didn't have a big one earlier.
Where's the crate?
Just here.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely
And do you just be able to grab the plate for a garnish, please? No, it's fine. That's not how you drink.
You know how. You know.
No, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. What are you doing, hey? Okay. You need a bit more butt support, is that it? You're a bit low. Well, I don't know. Fine. You can dangle. You don't need to go on to me. There we go. Whoa. What's on here? Yeah. Mama, look at your head. Right there. Mama, I can tell that you're hungry, sweetheart. Let's go. You want bunny? That's fine. You can have Why are you sure you don't want? Because it's in the feeding cage. Hey, Miss B, are we awake? Are we awake because all of the screaming from Mrs. Yeah? You can go back to sleep if you want to. But yeah, so basically integration, do it for the first like 5 days.
Okay.
And then they'll go on to milk shift, but by the time they've kind of like slept in the trees for the first couple of times with mum, they might still come up to the fence and cry at you, but it's just like you literally put the bottles in and like walk away. You can obviously stop to take content if they're not crying at the fence at you, but you don't talk to them, you don't do anything like that. Just to help them obviously bond.
Yeah.
But yeah, generally, I mean, I will ask maybe if you can just do, even if it's just a lunch shift, when they are, like when Miss B and her mum is bonded, like properly, just so you can kind of see and obviously spend a bit more time there. And just see, you know, how it works from that perspective.
Okay. So are you mostly gonna help, like, are you gonna do, like, the Miss B, intro cage, and then
Yeah.
I'm mostly gonna be with these two? Or?
It honestly is, like, it doesn't matter that much. Obviously, Miss B would need somebody like, so I would say like the first shift it would have to be somebody that she's most comfortable with, but maybe the first shift I could do with you and Miss B, just so I can tell you a bit of the like nuances and stuff that are like specific to an inch cage and what we're kind of looking out for, and also how to get her trained on the feeding cage again, because she's obviously completely forgotten that. So it'll probably be me for the beginning, just to get her onto the feeding cage.
Okay.
I'm just hoping that she'll just chill without, you know, these guys. And then, but to be honest, it'll be like, she'll then be the easy baby because she shouldn't have meds and she'll drink by herself. So it'll probably be me and you will be in here, and then volunteers might be in there. But you will have time down there with her.
Okay.
But it's just, yeah, it just depends on situation. Like if it's a newer volunteer who's had training but maybe isn't syringe trained yet, they would go to Missy. Nova.
Okay.
Come on. No, come on, Kiki. I know you're stressed for some reason. But you've had a drink.
This is happening. What day? Is she moving?
I'm not 100%. Oh, did we get peed on? I'm presuming Monday, but I am off until 10 because of night shift. So I am hoping we can just move her second shift.
Okay. Oh, look at you. Gotta see. Did someone fall? No.
Oh, no. But I mean, like, all the volunteers apart from who's been in here, apart from Kiara, are meds trained. So I'll get Kiara meds trained this afternoon. And then we'll probably get the boys in as well. So Lana, Brendan, quarantine sometime next week. But they'll probably be in with Misty because she's a really easy baby from that perspective. And you know, these two are quite stressy, so we kind of want to keep it a bit more like closer circle.
Yeah.
No, we're not moving our butt because we're gonna go to sleep, aren't we? Hi, yes, I know. I know you're a grumpy gal. No. Is that sunshine? That's sunshine. Hey. How big is that bottle? Is it like?
I think it's well, you'll know. I think the measurement's the same for you.
Like 1.5 liters?
22. It's kind of cut off, but I think it's 22 liters.
Well, it wouldn't be 22 liters, probably 22 ounces.
Or 22. Wait, it says 22L drinking bottle.
L 2.2 probably. Because I mean, 22 liters is. Well, I mean, 2 of these is a liter.
Yeah. I should have that a little bit more memorized, but I think it's half a gallon. Let's see.
Yeah, 2.2 liters.
You know how many liters per gallon?
I have no idea about gallon. Are you guys climbing?
1 US gallon is 3.7 liters.
That's like 1.3, no, like 0.6 gallons, 0.7 gallons.
So it's not even an exact. That's interesting. I don't think I could have bought this then where I'm from. Because it's like you can buy a half a gallon bottle or you could buy like a quarter.
Yeah.
But not like.
Look at you guys. I just love that Rudy just like, he always just like hangs, you know?
Yeah. Dangling. So I have some videos of him doing it. And then it's like front side and he like spreads his legs.
Yeah.
He's like a starfish.
Look at you. You're climbing.
I hope I'm not blocking the view. Oh, maybe I'm not.
because there's a bit of a delay as well.
Yeah.
Oh, Nova, I don't think Miss B wants a backpack right now. Why don't you go play with Rudy?
Wow.
Poor Shirley. It's difficult as well because I can see her breathing's really fast, and you know, I don't want to make it worse.
Yeah.
Thing is, if Miss B's chills like that, then I'm like, it's fine. But it's obviously when she wants to move or climb or play, then I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
She's like, Nova, Miss B is not your mama. She's not. Are you? Are you? Oh, no, I know. Miss B, and we don't bite back in the
Nova's sad face is quite the sea.
It's just strange how she, you know, she did really well, and then
I know. It's like Rudy rubbed off on her a little bit. I feel like she got some bad habits.
But I also think, you know, she was very, very young when she was found.
Yeah.
So she probably didn't like
hit her
hit her the same. Whereas I think now she's a bit older, she realises actually this is a bit weird that I'm being like that by humans, and I can see monkeys and you know, all of that stuff. But
okay. And she's growing. They probably have different like stages, right?
yeah.
And she's got basically a full amount of teeth now. I noticed. I looked at her upper, lifted her upper lip a little bit, and one of those ones.
It's weird though, because some years I would get these babies in that had a crown and 4 teeth, and I'm like, they're twice as old as Miss B. Still don't have enough. Teeth is one of the things. It's like it can be helpful in determining whether they're like under 9 days or over 9 days.
Mm-hmm.
But like, yeah, I've had babies that have come in at like 6 weeks old and have like 3 teeth, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Whereas Miss B had 8, you know?
Yeah, and then Rudy's smaller, which is interesting. He had teeth before her, but he's smaller.
Yeah, I mean it's just like normal babies, you know.
Yeah.
Like some babies are just born between like 4 pounds and 10 pounds.
Right. Some things come faster.
Okay. We have to just breathe. Okay.
Alright, now I need to show you the Rudy thing that I saw them. Is this not a little bit true? Like, especially when he gets on that little sniff hunt where he's sniffing out the ears.
I know. Nova. You're fine. We're okay. If I let you go, can we not cling on to Miss B or Rudy, please? That would be really helpful.
Hello.
Cool.
Do you want the crate now?
Yeah, if you just put it in the airlock, we can get it in a second. We can probably do food plate as well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, we're peeing on the paper. Oh. Thanks, Ruth. Right? Oh, stop trying to eat my bottle. I've got to put my mouth on that. Not anymore. Hopefully that's the wrong side. You peed in a minute. Right. Listen, there's going to be some food arriving in a minute. So hopefully you'll have banana, papaya, maybe some cucumber and butternut. So we just be a happy lady, okay?
Okay, banana.
Yeah, I'll have to grab an apple for this afternoon, because I know Rudy really likes apples.
Mm-hmm.
Good girl, Nova.
Wait.
Oh.
That side angle and the face she was making, I was like, is this Miss?
Not yet, but I'll do a round of the last of the meds in a minute. Alright. Do you know the difference between normal and fine?
I hope it's fine. Good. No?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you. Where could I get tiny teddy bears things like that?
So in the
This head?
no,
Oh,
in
Loveland,
Loveland, there's a black box. It says on it blanket.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a black box with it almost looks like this.
Okay.
So if you just have a look in there, you'll be able to find it. But I mean, we've got a teddy bear in here anyway, so don't
So
worry.
you don't want any?
No.
Okay.
There's apple. Rudy, there's apple. You gonna come down? There's no banana, sorry, baby. But there is papaya. Is that apple for you, Rudy? Right, Rudy urinated. Do you want to try some papaya? Well, this will help your tummy. No, it will, because it will help with your bloating.
It will.
Yeah. Papaya is the easiest thing to digest. So it's... You gonna hang?
The monkey skills are so good, sir.
What are we eating? We're having apple with steak. And papaya. Do you want me to help you? What's Nova gonna have?
This plate.
Boys and girls.
Oh, really?
I mean, I wanted you in the video. Oh, I'm really staying away. Okay. Never mind. She didn't want to film anyway.
Freedom for Misty.
Right. Misty will be moving to Coco, intro cage, Ellie next to me to fence, feeding cage. We are hoping to get with Mum feeding time, which is very exciting. What are you two doing? Do you like papaya? Good girl. Yeah, so when we've had previous cases where babies will bloat, yeah, papaya is kind of just, it's very easy to digest, and it's really good for them, so. You're gonna go through that's not through the hole, darling. That's not, you're putting your legs in there.
Yeah, so how does that part work? Because when you even go through the whole...
So basically, we just pop a blanket on the back once there. The thing is because Miss B's not interested at the moment. It's only Nova, and we've still got like 2 to 3 weeks before Nova, and obviously I still need to train Rudy. So therefore, it's like we wouldn't like turn it around just yet, because then we'd put Miss B and Rudy off. So therefore, basically what will happen, is we turn it around once they're confident with going in and drinking, and then we just literally pop a blanket on the back, so they have to use the front. If they, sometimes a baby will like, I don't want to get out of this, and sometimes they're like, I'm stuck, and I'm like, you're not stuck, you just have to come out of these holes. You can sometimes use a bottle, you can sometimes use food, you can sometimes literally just like try and out.
Okay.
But obviously, if they're getting a bit stressed in there, you just take the blanket off the back and they come out, you know.
Okay.
But yeah, what we'll do is take the Neverland train and feeding cage down to Coco with Miss B. We'll retrain that when it's just her, and then she'll go into the main feeding cage and train.
Okay.
I'm hoping once she gets all the attention, she won't need the attention from obviously them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens. I mean, look, she was on the feeding cage first, and then she stopped. And that does happen sometimes. Sometimes it takes a long time for them to be on the feeding cage. Obviously, Rudy's thrush is going to slow him down a little bit, so it's absolutely fine for him to have be hand fed currently. But as soon as that thrush clears up a little bit, then we can just double check. So we maybe have a look.
Oh, did you already write down her thing? Just got 47.
So we had 9. They are just much better spirits when it's nice weather as well, I think. You haven't papaya, did you?
You're still mad at me for the nebulizer. You're looking at me weird.
So she does have quite a big blister on her finger, like
yeah. I dubbed that with the silver yesterday.
So, I'm assuming it will pop.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a big jump. Can you go back? Oh. But yeah, and I mean, sometimes it just clicks. Like, sometimes a baby will learn the feeding cage in a day. Sometimes it takes 4 weeks. Obviously, Nova, because she likes her milk, was a lot quicker. And actually, we didn't even have to teach her how to use it. It was just, she was so hungry. She was like, I'm just gonna go and feed myself. But yeah, so I will ask that I'll put in second baby management today. I'll just ask that I'm with Miss B just to get her on the feeding cage. And then once she's on the feeding cage, you can go down there. But it might also be like, so it'll be somebody trained in here that's already trained. Then it'll be like maybe the new people will be trained with Miss B. So I will put that in baby management a bit later. Nice. And obviously, like, if you want, because we'll generally know, obviously, the day before when we're going to introduce her to mums, or maybe a couple of days before. So once she's confident in using the feeding cage, once she's had enough time down there and she doesn't need any meds and she's healthy, you know, I'll check the microchip. I'll go and get the microchip scanner today and just check that obviously it's still all in there. And then we'll generally know. So if that is something that you would like to do like last shift, so basically the way that it works is generally they meet mum's second shift, because it allows them to just have a nice big drink in the morning, because sometimes obviously when they meet a mum they might not go in for a while because it's you know, it's different. The mum's not going to sit right by the feeding cage and all of that stuff, which is why we've kind of got to sit away from it. So yeah, they generally like 7 till 10. If that's something that you want to request, like just send it to group and just be like, please can I do this last shift with her?
Okay.
And then yeah, it will be not obviously the week coming, like after Halloween that week. She'll meet your mum sometime. We generally try and do it early in the week, like Monday to Wednesday, just because we generally do like 3 days of like quite intense integration, and then it'll be like, so because there'll be early checks and late checks and lunch shifts, and then after it'll be like we maybe won't do lunch shifts, but we'll just do like 7 till 10, 10 till 12, 2 till 5. From that perspective. And obviously at the weekend there's a lot less people. Make sure everybody is in the same page. No, but let the poor boy climb, sweetheart. Let me just put a message in baby now.
Yeah, I have. Ivan is doing Smart C. Clear was doing First C, and Sarah is doing Coffee. Oh wow, okay. So it's later.
Possible.
You want to high up, girl. Wow. See? Okay. Good job, What? Are you playing with my feet, girl? Nesta. Look at this belly. You want your stuffy? Wanna get down? So it seems like the scheduling is usually done by Hannah, Ruth, and Claudia, right?
Well, so at the moment it will be Ruth. and then when Ruth is off, it will be Claudia or Hannah.
Okay.
So generally, at the moment, just send anything to Ruth
Okay.
for scheduling stuff, because I
Okay.
think she'll be
Maybe I can help you.
the one doing. Or I mean, you know, send it to whoever, and they can all, because I'm sure they've got a management group that they'll just forward in that message that I've sent them and be like, okay, you know, yeah, we can sort this, or you know, we'll figure this out, or yeah.
Okay.
Is there anything in particular that you want to discuss?
Oh, yeah. Well, I would like to do the last shift before
Yeah.
I meet there.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. I mean, yeah, it won't be. I don't think you'd have to say it, yeah, like now, but next week at some point. It will definitely be from Monday the 4th of November, but we'll know a couple of days before, like if she's on the feeding cage. If she's not, it will be, you know, a longer process.
Okay.
But yeah, like it's you know, at least 8-9 days away. So yeah. They just love everything. Hi. I need to take that video camera up to the office later.
I was talking with one of my anthropology professors about like grade 8s and monkeys like these guys. And I think one of the main differences that she was saying was that like these guys very much think about what's in front of them. You know, like they process like anything that they can touch.
Yeah.
And then I think what separates them a little bit from grade 8s is they do think ahead like further. You know, like things that aren't in front of them. But I don't know how you can also test that. Because these guys obviously they think about past previous events, trauma and stuff. I don't know that they're planning like, what am I gonna eat or what am I gonna get my next drink of milk, you know?
Especially with Nova, it's in the exact moment.
Yeah.
I'm just going to cry.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I know, because yeah, there's a difference between all the species and stuff, but this kind of works quite well, this setup here, because they don't, like, obviously even with the bandits you can see that it's not just the mums taking care of the babies, it's the big sisters and the aunts and the grandmas, you know, all that type of stuff. Whereas, you know, in, like, especially with the baboons, like when I went to Pair, it was, the babies have one mum. And they spend time with other people, they spend time with other babies, but for a lot of that time they are cared for by their one mum. Whereas these guys are a bit like, as long as you give me comfort and, you know, feed me, most of you are fine.
Right.
You wanna play?
It works well for Vervet. I think that's why they can have a kid have a baby every season, because they're like, well, I can rely on my sisters
and yeah, my daughters as well. Yeah. I mean, I'm like, I don't mind a 2 to 3 year old and the 4-year-old.
Right.
I mean, they can start having babies at 4, but it's when the 1-year-olds do it, and I'm like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
and they're like running, holding it upside down, and I'm like, okay, it's fine.
I know.
More be.
I did know. Oh, you see the lizard. I did notice one of the juveniles, the bandits, was taking care of the little one.
Yeah.
And he or she was more skittish for sure. Like, did not trust me as much as like if I walked past and it was a mom carrying her baby, she wouldn't have moved. But the juvenile looked at me and he was like, and then like ran with the baby.
Yeah, and I think like it's funny because like you see them, but because they obviously the baby doesn't cling to them, but they don't hold the baby right. Because they'll often like run on 2 legs, like holding the baby.
I know.
Whereas obviously the mums do it with like one hand on the belly.
Yeah.
Or obviously the baby just where did you think you were gonna go? Hey? It's just so funny.
Yeah.
What? We just don't know what we want, baby girl, do we? We want Miss B. Is that what we want? I'll just spray some colours onto my hand.
You want Rooney's mouth?
If he comes over, we can do it. But, you know, he's chilling. So.
He is.
Never. Come here. Come here. Off you get, little one. Yeah, off you get. Off you get. Come on. Come on. Hey, she's not your mama. She's a baby. Oh, well, I'm glad you didn't do that on the plate, darling.
Yeah. What are you doing? You look like you're gonna jump. Where are you gonna jump? You want some help? Yes?
Yes, so I'd count that as a soft form.
There's more. Lovely.
Yeah. But also, someone feed on my bag. That was you, Miss B. But also papaya also helps with like softening things up, obviously because it's easy to digest. Obviously, it's quite like juicy, which is good. Hey. I know that you've been put on milks with quarantine, but obviously quarantine knows what you're doing. And you know what you're doing. Yeah. So what you can do is you can be like, right, I'll collect Skunky and H&B.
Oh, cool.
You collect the rest of them, and then you just, you know, meet back there, clean the bottles in pairs. Like, obviously you have 2 buckets each.
Yeah.
And then, just go and see if, I don't know, if they need help, or maybe you need help or whatever after. You gonna jump? No, it's all good.
The ants here have like spider legs.
Yeah, no, they're quite big. Some of them do bite.
Oh.
So especially in entry cages. So we keep our shoes on in entry cages, and for the first couple of days we try and cover a lot of the floor with blankets.
Okay.
But then, or just like in here, so just a big blanket.
Yeah.
And yeah, some of them do bite. And I've seen babies that because some of the ants don't, and then some of the ants do. But they'll eat an ant and then it'll bite them. And you can just see them
in their mouth. Oh.
I can't believe how interested they are in that biscuit puppet.
Milk. It's at 45.
Should like 2.
No, get these things, girl. Everybody's bottle.
I'm just gonna go to the toilet quickly. I will be back soon. My bottle too.
I do think Rudy will be tired soon.
Yes, I do. Sorry. Okay, you want the blanket? That's fine. You'll have to go.
I've never seen Nova do that before.
Yeah.
I think, well, yeah. She definitely needs to sleep, and Rudy definitely needs to sleep, but because they're being alright at the moment, then it's fine.
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll just crash, you know?
Yeah. No. I have myself a squishy. Another drink, Nova. Nova. This card bucket turned on you, huh? Good job. Wonderful. Miss Nova. That's not the case. That's not funny. Look at Miss People crying. He wants to go crying. You gotta let her go crying, baby. Oh, she's just a baby. She's just a baby. Yeah, she's just a baby, sir. Learn how to putty. Learn how to putty. Hi, Miss Nova. It's so clean to her, okay? What's that? Oh,
Goodness, what is going on with you? What is wrong? What is wrong with you?
I don't know whether I got bitten on yesterday's hike by mosquitoes or whether it was when we got to nearly in the games room, but my gosh, am I itchy.
I did in Loveland. It was like all in one night. It was like 16 on my leg or something. I think someone said it was the game room too because
Yeah.
they asked for spray or something.
Yeah, I think it's quite fun.
Let's go outside.
I think because I put on like insect repellent, but I put it on at like 12, so just before I was going to obviously the hike.
Yeah.
And then obviously like I didn't reapply it, so that was probably why.
Yeah.
Hi, Miss Bee.
Yes. Do you want me to get the little clinger off? Yeah.
Hi.
Oh. I wonder if Staffy would help her too.
Possibly. I mean, I'll see how they are when it's just Rudy
Mhm.
and Nova. Come on, off you get. Off you get.
Okay.
I don't know what happened in the washing machine, but there was obviously like something. There's like this one's very like it as well.
Mhm.
There's obviously something that was very just fluffy, and obviously on all of the blankets it's got like all these little bits
Yeah.
of fluff.
Hey. You? Why are we being a meanie?
Is that a monkey?
Wormy in there.
No, she's not. I mean, she's just trying to groom my top at the moment. But yeah, no, I definitely do think what you said earlier is so true. They do just do whatever is in front of them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we find basically the medicine started with friends. We have to wrap kind of like a list. But it's only like in tiny little areas. The areas look safe, but it's not
I need that
the
pink
same amount.
cream. I googled what it was earlier. I can't remember what it's called. But it's the stuff that helps bitches. Like the mosquito bites.
Sorry, darling. See, I use Germaline, which smells like root beer, so it smells like
That's cool.
what's the name for it? Winter something.
I would think that attracts more bugs.
Oh, I mean that's just good for the whatever, the bites. But I've got like citronella. I use like citronella incense in my cabin, which is that's my chin.
It keeps the mosquitoes out? Oh.
Well, I mean it should do. I don't know if it does or not, but I try and light one every night.
Okay.
Or like if I come back at like 10 and I'm just going straight to sleep, I won't. But like
I'll do it just before you guys get in. Or maybe I won't do it.
I'll just spray some spray.
Why don't you try some apples?
Hello. When did you have your drink, darling? We had a drink at 8. What time is it now? 9:30.
Oh yeah, are you and I supposed to alternate?
No. We both finish at 10. Because Cleo's in here at 10.
Oh.
You're on milk snacks and I'm just on baby stuff. I'll write the weekly report for you guys. And then I'll come take some photos. Your beautiful faces. Yeah, you look beautiful. Maybe help Michaela with some social media.
She's been looking at me differently today, and I'm wondering if it's my shirt or something. The colors, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't know. She is like, what is that?
Yeah.
It might be like, yeah, even the stuff on the shirt, maybe. I don't know.
They're the first ones that don't like the shirt. I always get compliments. You're the first one, yo, but you don't like Supergirl? No, Avengers stuff?
9:32, we are needed. Miss B is eating some papaya. See, I'm not sure you'll be hungry right now, sweetie, but shall we try you anyway? Really hard 15 now, yeah? At 8:15, so you're not due another food. And I mean, you just stuffed your apple in your face, haven't you? So that Cleo to feed you. Hi.
And Misty.
I mean, where's your bottle, baby girl? What you done with your bottle? Where is it? Where is it?
Already?
No, let's see. You can have.
Well, it's nice to see Rudy exploring on his own.
Yeah, Miss Nova, you've kind of taken the role of the cheap finger.
Mhm.
You can try it, can't you? You don't need to suck the
At
fingers.
least she's not sucking ears.
No.
That helps a little bit. Okay. Is that new? Rudy has some sneezers now.
No, I mean they've all been sneezing, but
Okay.
that's why they're still on the number one.
I noticed Nova and Misty, but I hadn't seen Rudy sneeze.
Big jump, darling. Look at you, eh?
He's posing so cute.
It's my finger.
Oh.
Oh, that is so cute.
What do you think you're gonna do for the weekly photo this time?
I mean, I'll just try and get them climbing.
Yeah. I like the one where you had them all in the same blanket.
Yeah. I mean, the lighting was very, very good for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably do that first, and then I'll go up to the office, take the photos off, then write the weekly report.
Yeah.
Mm. I'll write up the report in a minute.
Where did I put the string? Oh.
No?
No.
Nice.
What are you trying to do? Alright?
Yeah, I know.
Do you normally?
All the time.
Yeah.
Not in here.
Yeah.
9:38. We had 15 mil baby girl.
Rolling.
I will try Rudy now.
Feeding him? I wonder if you would. I'm gonna get nice there. Do you want me to take one of them, or do you want me to do it?
I mean, Misty is pretty chill. Nova is not pretty chill.
Yeah. She's not a fan of me today for some reason. Keep looking at me, bro, like I'm a predator. That's so weird.
Like,
Her and I were best buds yesterday. Playing.
come on. No, bud. I'm also a bit weirded out by the fact that you haven't had a nap yet, sir.
Yeah.
It's fine. You like Shelby. That is also not very helpful. Actually, I might spray this. Okay. I know, it's a bit weird, isn't it? A bit weird, Papa. Come on. No, you've had some apple, but you can try with them now would be great. Yeah. You have any maybe? Yeah, I think that's a scary noise. Sound. No, Mum. That is my phone. Why are we doing this? Thing. You're obsessed with the phone. Sometimes some babies get really scared by things like that, and other ones just aren't bothered by it.
Things like what?
The planes.
Oh, yeah.
They just don't drink very quickly, do you, baby? It sounds like he drinks so much,
Yeah.
but he just doesn't.
Sometimes I don't know how he does it. Like he's faking it.
But then, like, I can see the air bubbles.
Yeah.
I can feel the milk, but then I just don't think he's got a lot of power in his suckle, whereas Nova's got too much power.
Right.
Okay.
Nope.
No, I don't think so. I think he's just got a bit too much in his mouth. I mean, we'll stop there. You had some milk, that was fine. Let Cleo to feed you at about 11:30.
Is that why you check the back skin, not the face skin? Because the face skin always kind of stays
Yeah.
a little bit.
They've just got lots of excess. I mean, yeah. Miss Easton is great. Can we maybe? No. Why are we clinging to Rudy? Maybe you can take
Something to
Rudy and
grab.
just see if Rudy wants some that.
Oh, warming up, bro. Not had enough yet.
Because I mean, he was half asleep, and then obviously Miss B grabbed hold of him. Right. Okay.
Mm. Having a little bit of a hard time sleeping. Get out of his window.
The report quickly. I mean, if he doesn't want, that's fine, but I would just expect
He'll do it when we're not asking him to. Now it's getting warm.
Right, do this baby real quick.
Does this have healing properties too, or is it just cooling?
Yeah, so it's kind of, it keeps it clean. So it's like antimicrobial, antibacterial,
Okay.
antifungal.
Did you already get his bottom?
Yeah, I did chin and mouth. Right, let's work out how much everyone's had to drink, everybody. Right, Nova is on 16, so you're on 61. You're on 65 now. Okay, right. No.
Sir, we don't eat toilet paper.
Look, there's plenty of apple left, darling. I don't understand. Right. And then Rudy had 19 now. 19, 29, 44. Bless you. Right. Ready. Misty, we will put climbing, drinking, well, and not eating burrito, and wants lots out. That is my thumb again. Yes. Wants lots of attention and cuddle people. Rudy is lots of exploring and climbing this morning. No, he hasn't been clinging with Misty.
Not really. No. Look at the very beginning, and then he stopped.
Yeah. Not much he can do, which is great. Eating lots of apple and rice.
Yeah,
What do we want, right? Guys.
Maybe I will just take this one.
So it doesn't have teeth marks on it when I give it to Dave, okay? I don't think he would appreciate that. I mean, you guys can... Oh, look what I found. Another seed pot. Wow.
Oh, now it's raining on the Yeah, it's a freaking woman over again. You like the shirt, huh?
She's like,
So we're just having a bit of an attitude. Yeah. Well, today we don't need Neverland.
actually, she's been quite good at it.
We don't need that. Thanks for coming back with me.
Hey, I don't like you up on my back, because you know what happens when you're on my back? Pee. And that's not very nice, is it? No. You can drink to Bunny if you want. Oh, Bunny.
Whoa.
Like, is this playing or is this playing?
Maybe a little bit of both. See that? See the mother.
Well, kind of have two hands, girlie. Not one in your mouth.
Look at that little bottom feet. Oh, there's You don't need any chlorophyll, girl. No, you don't.
Hey.
I think it is funny. I think it is funny. You're not so pleased.
Foot in the eye, lovely.
How does that feel, girl?
Hey. Don't play with things. Stop it. What? Listen. Look, there is papaya, there is butternut, there's apple. Do not need to eat the toilet paper. What was that?
You little bunny. What?
Ow. I'll put that.
Little sneezes.
Yeah, I'll put Rudy's as well.
What are you taking that? What are you doing all that? Oh. I don't know where.
Yeah, I always just think this is the nicer kind of Area 6. It's got some sunlight. It gives,
Yeah.
like, gives people back to it if they want it.
Yeah.
Near to the branches. Here's the bandit. That is too big of a jump, darling. You would never make that. Never, never, never. I mean, no, you wouldn't.
Misty is inspecting her hair. Her face is funny. She's like, what is this?
That female bandit, but arm wounds does not look
Oh, there was one that wasn't using its back left leg.
That's generally okay.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I know there's a mum that doesn't use back left leg.
Mm-hmm.
But no, she's got quite a lot of wounds on her arms and stuff. Do you want to go over with the other guys? No. You can't really get to it from inside, darling.
Oh, got the tail.
Nope.
Why don't we push this back a little bit?
And if you guys want to film that, you guys can climb up onto the branches. It's also nice because I breathe and head and
Yeah. It's pretty peaceful with the sun coming out now. I'm like, okay, I can take
all
a
the
nap.
birds.
Yeah.
No, we are all good, thank you.
Oh,
We liked being up there, didn't we?
it's good. No.
Oh my goodness. Babies are all doing well this morning.
Okay. Even Miss B?
Oh, well, I mean, she's not drinking from the feeding cage, but
Okay.
she's drank 35 mils with, well, 20 and then 15 mils.
Yeah.
10 mils.
Do I need to burrito her like
So,
in 30 minutes?
no. So try Rudy and Miss B after 11. So with Miss B, okay, so say if this was Miss B, I would just try, if she comes on to you, just try and feed her like that.
Okay.
You don't want a burrito.
Okay.
Whereas Rudy, obviously, try and burrito. He just had 10 mils just a minute ago, so again, just try feeding after about 11.
After 11?
Yeah, after 11. Rudy hasn't had a nap yet,
Okay.
so I expect that he might get a bit upset soon.
Yeah.
But he's been actually really, really good. He's been climbing, he's been exploring, he's not been clingy. But yeah, he might get a bit funny. You're all like peeing at the moment, hey? Might get a little bit funny, just because he's tired.
When does the milk expire?
20 past 11. I will be down at some point and I will take pictures of these guys with the camera. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions. But yeah, Nova's just drinking by herself in the feeding cage. Nova and Miss B have had a nap. Rudy probably needs a nap, but obviously like he's fine at the moment. And then, yeah. And then we'll find the live stream. I believe is still on, and
I think, yeah, I
will
just checked.
will continue to be on
Okay.
until Dave says otherwise. Obviously, just act like it's on the whole time you're here.
Is the sound on?
Yes.
Also, we've been keeping the toilet paper under the blanket because we keep trying to eat it.
Yeah.
So looking for it. It's under there.
And then with Nova, if she's clingy, because she's quite clingy to Misty at the moment, we've been kind of like taking her off and then putting her on the teddy bear, which seems to calm her down more than, you know, if you just grab her and you hold her, she gets really upset about it. But if I put her on the teddy bear and like hold her on the teddy bear, she generally calms down, which is good. But yeah, it should be exactly the same as however you've been doing it previously. All been very good. Right, can we come off? This is go time now. But yeah, everyone's on very good totals. Yeah, I know.
All the meds have been
All
given.
the meds have been given. Yeah, you'll have the bed. Are you on at 12 till 1 as well or not?
No, I'm 1 to 2.
Okay. So do you know who's in here 12 till 1?
Maybe 2.
So obviously, if you don't give all of the meds at you know, before 12, that's fine, because Gina can give. Let me check who's on.
Okay.
Yeah, Gina can give. So you know, if because you've got like, I don't know, 6 or 7 meds, if you give like 4, and then Gina can give, you know, all the number ones.
Okay.
When she comes back. Right.
Because I have what meds?
So Staffy Saga is the number 1, obviously. So yeah, there's 6 meds.
Oh, but it's, yeah.
But
So
like,
just
if
one
you, so maybe like just give the olive leaf for Staffy and the FPC, and then Gina can give the number 1 or whatever. Like, you don't have to give it all. If you can, that's great, but also if it's 5 minutes late, 10 minutes late, that's absolutely fine.
Okay. Is there like meds that I just have to wait a certain amount of time between them?
Yeah, so the olive leaf and the FPC, and then obviously stuff like half of them.
So anyway, maybe this one I just wait for Gina.
Yeah, the number 1s at 12.
Yeah, I don't do that. Okay.
Alright. Yes, I will be back at some point to take photos. And obviously, if you've got any questions, you can let me know. But they are actually really being very lovely, which is a change.
Perfect.
Oh, you know, obviously you said about the ticks yesterday. I checked yesterday, didn't see any, but I had a tiny one on my leg that I found in here this morning. Very nice.
But you were in shorts, right? You were wearing shorts.
Yeah. It was like, but it was like right on the bottom here, and I was like, oh, it's a mosquito bite, and I was like, no, it's not.
No.
Now I have to go.
Alright.
Yeah.
See you later. Hey guys.
Alright, guys. I know. Oh, I'll see you probably tomorrow. Alright. You want me to take it? I think I should be able to sneak out. Yeah, we're good.
left my phone in there. Oh, you can see it. It's probably under a blanket. Or the gray one, maybe? Aha! And then, oh, my freaking socks are over there too. Dang it. Because you brought me my 2 socks.
So there is no communal cage anymore?
I'm sorry, girl. Yeah, no.
Okay.
We're keeping track of individual totals.
Okay.
Nova takes herself to the bottle. Just make sure you keep track of how many she's drank.
Is that normal that there is like Nova 7?
Oh, yeah, so those are all dirty ones. So
Oh.
just keep putting all the ones that you finish feeding them in that
Oh,
box.
those are all used.
Yes.
So where are
The new ones? I don't think
they.
they brought the new
Okay.
meds yet.
Yeah, I
they'll-
was like, I don't see that.
Yeah, so on the med sheet, it'll say the next meds is at 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I have to keep a track of Nova drinking, like, exactly how much meal?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then on the front of the med sheet, we've been keeping track of how much is left in her bottle, so
Yeah.
it's easier to track.
Thank you.
Yeah. Miss Jess, if you got any other questions? Yeah.
That's done.
Yes.